An African folktale retold by Jacob Jeremiah. In the wild valleys beyond the Mbongo River, where the wind hums through tall grass and the moon paints silver paths across the night, there lived a lone wolf named Karoo. Karoo was strong and proud, but he carried a deep emptiness. His pack had banished him for defying their leader. For many moons, he wandered the forest alone, hungry, wounded, and cold. One night, as rain poured and thunder roared, Karoo collapsed near a small village. He expected death, but fate had another plan. The man called Bongo. At dawn, a man named Mr. Mbongo, the village hunter, found the wounded wolf. Instead of killing him, Mbongo saw sorrow in the creature's eyes, a sorrow he understood. Open quote, "You are like me," Mbongo murmured, "a fighter who has lost his tribe." Close quote, he carried Karoo home despite the villagers' protests. Open quote, "That beast will kill you one day," they warned. Close quote, but Mbongo only smiled. Open quote, "Sometimes even beasts just need kindness." Close quote. He cleaned the wolf's wounds, fed him scraps, and spoke to him every night by the fire. Slowly, Karoo began to heal, not just his body, but his heart. A family of 2 days turned to weeks. Karoo began to follow Mbongo everywhere, through fields, rivers, and the edge of the forest. When Mbongo's children laughed and played, Karoo watched over them like a silent guardian. Soon, the family began to call him Karoo Mbongo, the wolf who belonged to man. He fetched water gourds, guarded their hut at night, and even hunted beside the hunter. The village that once feared him began to nod in quiet respect. For the first time, Karoo had a pack again, not of wolves, but of humans. The call of the wild. One night, under a full moon, the forest echoed with howls, long, mournful, and familiar. Karoo lifted his head and listened. It was his old pack. They had come close to the village, their eyes glinting like coals in the dark. Their leader stepped forward and growled. Open quote, "Brother, you have lived among men. You eat their food, walk in their scent. You are no longer one of us." Close quote. Karoo felt his chest tighten. He wanted to speak, to explain, but the wolves turned and vanished into the trees, leaving only the echo of their hatred behind. From that night, every time Karoo howled, the forest stayed silent. His kind had cast him out forever. The wolf who chose love. Seasons passed. Karoo grew old beside the Mbongo family. He became a legend in the village, the wolf who guarded men, the beast who chose love over blood. When danger came, wild dogs, thieves, or fire, Karoo stood between it and the Mbongos. He fought, bled, and protected them until his final breath. The day he died, the wind carried his last howl across the hills. For the first time in many moons, the wolves of the wild answered, not with anger, but with sorrow. They mourned the one who had walked between two worlds.